What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is the Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 5. I was about to do 10. Episode 5. Go Getters. Oh my God. I've been waiting on this episode. We finally get to go to where Sasha and Maggie went to the Hilltop. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. And just as I suspected, the women about to take over this BIE. Oh yes, the women about to take over. So check it. So it starts off with Maggie opening her eyes and realizing that she is not in Kansas anymore. She has landed in the wonderful world of Oz. She got beautiful blue flowers laying around her. She's laying in the bed. And soon as I saw Maggie's face, I got teary-eyed. I'm sorry. I got all super fucking emotional when I saw Maggie. And I'm like, yes, I knew she wasn't dead, but I was just like, yes, Maggie. Oh my God. The doctor's talking to her, letting her know that she has some placenta tearing and she's been passed out for a few days, but the baby is okay. I don't know why I'm excited about this baby being okay, because I always thought that having these damn babies on here was a bad move. I was so sick of Judith. You always got to make sure that she's safe. And so having these babies, I was just like, but this is Glenn's baby. So yes, I'm so happy that, thought I heard somebody coming to my door. I am so happy that the baby is okay. The baby is okay. So Sasha, she's feeling. They go out. Sasha's feeling still a little down and depressed, and they go out. I'm flip flopping back and forth. So I'm not going in the exact sequence, but they go out to the back and they see the grave sites in which they have buried Abraham and Glenn, and there's flowers on the graves. And come to find out, Jesus is back. Jesus is back. Has been putting flowers on the grave for them. The green flowers mean release. So they're releasing their spiritual bodies and releasing that physical form. So the spiritual bodies can go on. And the blue flowers, I think he said healing for the blue flowers. I don't remember, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful that Jesus was doing this for them. So, but basically back on the camp, back at Alexandria, Rick is gearing up to go scavenge. And he's trying to convince Carl that he needs to go too. And Carl's like, nah, somebody needs to stay back here and watch Judith. And so they basically going back and forth. And he's like, this is how it's going to be. I mean, we always going to be like this? And Rick is like, yes, this is how it's going to be from here on out. And we need to go get supplies for when, Negan returns. And Carl's like, I'm not having it. I'm not down for that. I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere. So Aaron, what's his name? Somebody please correct me if his name isn't Aaron. Aaron is like, he'll come around, Rick. Don't worry about it. So let's go ahead and get this done. Knock it out the box. And then Rick turns around to Michonne, who apparently ain't going either. Baby girl ain't going nowhere. He gives her the mic, the little CB radio, and like, if anything happens, let me know, holla. And, we come running. Michonne like, okay, baby, And he goes in to give her that side cheek kiss. And she's like, no, kiss me full on, I'm here trying to be what you asked me to be. Go sit. I'm here trying to be what you asked. Sit down now. Right now. Sit. I'm here trying to be what you asked me to be, so you better kiss me like you love me. So that's basically what happened to her. And then Carl was like, what's up? Why you didn't go with my dad? Michonne was like, I gotta fix some stuff out. He's like, what is there to figure out? He say, my dad is wrong. And he wrong. We need to fight this. And Michonne's like, whether I think he right or wrong, he thinks this is the right way. But whether I think he right or wrong does not mean that I know he's wrong. So, I just need to go figure out some stuff. She didn't say exactly what she's going to figure out. But Michonne got a plan. Michonne finna find out some stuff. She gonna figure some stuff out. In the meantime, getting all kind of stuff. In the meantime, she's telling Carl, make sure you go get your bandages checked. She's still acting like mama to Carl. she's been a mama figure to him, and that's cute. But Car's like, I can't get down with that. But while Michonne is walking out the front door, he's peeking out the window and he sees Enid trying to go over the fence again. Enid is always running off. So he's running out there to Enid, and come to find out, Enid is finna go to the Hilltop. She needs to find Maggie. She wants to see Maggie. She wants to be with her. And so she's finna take off. And they have a little discussion about whether or not Carl really saved her back in the day. And Carl's like, yeah, I did save you. She's like, you think they put me in that closet to save me? He's like, no, not from that. He's talking about from what he seen Negan do. What the fuck? Go sit down, I said. Now. Don't you get up one more time. The tragedy of watching Glenn and Abraham getting their head bashed in. That's what he's basically saying he saved her from. And she's like, I don't need saving. But he's like, he don't regret seeing it, because later on he says that he needed to see it. He needed to be able to put a face to what is affecting him so much, so that way when it comes time to kill Negan, he's not going to second guess it. He's not going to turn back. But basically he lets Enid run off on her own. And while she's running off on her own, back at the Hilltop, Gregory is coming in and telling Maggie and Sasha, y'all got to go. I mean, y'all stirring up trouble. Y'all presence being here is putting us in jeopardy. Y'all said y'all was going to take care of these saviors. Y'all didn't do it. So y'all need to go. We don't need no evidence that we had any dealings with y'all. When he tells Jesus that plausible deniability, if I could sit here and say that I had nothing, no knowledge of it, and you're not here, then that'll still keep my people safe. And Jesus is like, no, we can't turn them around. First of all, Maggie pregnant. And the doctor already told her she needs to stay. And she told him that. He's like, I don't give a damn. Gregory is... I always thought Gregory was weak and shiftless and spineless. And they saved his damn ass. Sad to say. But they saved him. And he like, fuck them. No, they got to go. And Jesus is like, plead with him. Pardon me. And him and Jesus is arguing back and forth about whether or not which one of them should be in charge, and why he in charge, and why he's the one making the decision. And Sasha's like, I ain't trying to hurt you. We ain't going no damn where. Basically is what she keeps telling him. We not going no motherfucking where. And you can't make us go. And she wants Jesus to stand up for him. He's like, look. Gregory say, look, y'all can stay here overnight because I'm not a heartless person. But y'all got to go in the morning. Well, during the night, all of a sudden some loud music go off. Sasha look out the window. There's fires burning everywhere. There's a car in the middle of the field. There's blasting music. Car in the middle of the field is blasting music. And they're like, what in the hell? The gate is open. All of a sudden, walkers are coming through the gate. It's coming through. So Sasha get up. She goes to the roof. Because the doors are locked. They locked in this cabin. I don't know why they're locked in, but they're locked in the trailer. The windows locked. The doors locked. So I don't know if Negan's people locked them in there. I didn't understand what was going on. Because they were locked in. But apparently nobody else was locked in. Because when Sasha went up on the roof, she still got up there trying to fight the walkers. And then Maggie ends up following her up. But Sasha told her don't do. Because she's supposed to be sitting down and resting. And she's like, hey, y'all need to help her. Jesus, you need to help her. See, they all came out. So I'm not sure why Maggie and Sasha couldn't get out of that trailer. But they came out. And Jesus went down there and helped Sasha start fighting. But they couldn't get the damn car turned off. Sasha going around the car, baby. They got chicken wire, chicken grate, steel grating on the windows, on the doors, with a big FU symbol on the trunk. They were not getting that music turned off. Maggie got the bright idea to come drive a big ass tractor trailer over that damn car to get that music off. So while she's doing that, Jesus and Sasha out there fighting. She told the other two guys to go help them close the gate. I don't know what happened with them, because I saw them run back in the house, but I never saw them out there with the gate. I never saw them fighting any walkers. It was just Jesus and Sasha fighting, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I need to go back and look at that again. I just watched it a few seconds ago. But anywho, so basically, Maggie doing her thing. She rolled over the car a couple times with that tractor trailer. She cut their music off. They get all the walkers out and the gates get closed. Voila. They back in the crib, and Gregory like, y'all need to go. Y'all threatening our safety. Y'all presence here is threatening our safety. And Sasha come in the next morning. And he like, oh, here y'all still here? Like, what, y'all still here? And Sasha like, we ain't going nowhere. And so now Jesus, like, after all they've done, they need to be able to stay. And so he kind of challenges Gregory's authority again. And Gregory said he got them some preserves for them, his thank you for them, so they could just take it with them on their trip. He's like, y'all got to go, because if they keep coming back here and they find y'all here, then that's just going to put us in more danger. I kind of understand what he's saying, but still, hell, they just saved y'all asses once again. And so while they're in here discussing this with Gregory, who comes back? The saviors, the Negans. They come back in droves of people, droves and droves of people. So then, while they coming in the house, and basically, oh boy, Tiffus, he got a whole boy like he a bite of back of a Volkswagen. A whole bunch of teeth that's come in and talk to Gregory, and basically he telling him, you know, my people that used to deal with y'all, they dead, and they got soft. That's probably why they did. So now I'm in charge. And he's like, well, you don't pass on the Negan. I got the message. I understand. He was like, you ain't got to pass nothing on, because I'm Negan. You just told me who it was. And he was like, so while they're having this conversation, Enid and is walking along the road by herself on the way to the hilltop. And some walkers start to come out. So she turns like, you know, Enid most likely was going to fight him, or what have you, whatever tool she had to fight with. But then this car comes out of nowhere and just smashes into this walker. And up on the pole over an air tank. I'm thinking this air tank is about to explode. I'm thinking Enid's going to go try to run to the car to see who it is to save it. But the walker got back up, and then the car backed up and smashed him up. And then come to find out it was Carl driving the car. And she's like, did you come out here to save me again? He was like, no, not really, you know, but he is going to go to the hilltop with her, you know, make sure they get there safe. So they walking along and pretty much bonding, lollygagging, and they might as well have been skipping to some little Disney music for real. They found some roller skates, and now they getting to feel like a kid again for a little bit. They skating along the way. And they make it all the way to the hilltop. And while they make it all the way to the hilltop, so inside the hilltop, let's say Gregory is still talking to the new Tiffus Negan, and they he's telling him, you know, I got something else that you need to know about. And he finna go bust Sasha and Maggie out, girl. He finna go bust them out. He walks his monkey ass to that damn closet, open up that closet. Voila, they not there. Jesus already told him don't do it. They not in their closet. All that's in there is his liquor. So now he got to give up his liquor to the saviors. He gave him his one bottle, like, okay, you know, dude, like, I don't even like scotch. He said, but Negan would love it. So, thank you. Let me go get the whole case up off you. And go slide that bottle up in there. Go slide that bottle back up in there. And Gregory looking like what? No, we taking the whole bottle. And now we finna go around your whole yards. Now we're finna go around your whole yard and scavenge half of what we want. So while they're doing their little scavenge hunt, like I say, Enid and Carl is outside the gate, and they're watching the people load up the supplies. And Carl mentions that Negan ain't even there because he don't see the black truck. And that's when Enid realized that he wasn't there trying to save her. He was there for revenge. He was there looking for Negan. And Carl already said, I'm not doing this for Maggie. I'm not doing this for Glenn. I'm not doing this for Abraham. I'm doing this for myself. I want to kill this man. Me and you could do it together. And she was like, okay, so if you do it, if you were successful at doing it, how are you going to get back safely? Carl didn't have an answer for that. He's like, it really don't matter. And she's like, well, it matters to me. Then they had a little moment. He did a little forehead kiss. So, you know, they bond is really, really, really building now. It's going to get intimate between them two. Carl's old enough at this point. I think he's like 15, 16 at this point. So it's about to get intimate between these two. I see already. But Carl decides that he's going to go ahead and go back. I don't know if he was roller skating back or what he was doing. But he's like, he's going to go ahead and go back. So, once Gregory back inside the hilltop, realizes that Jesus didn't put Sasha and Maggie in the closet, he busts in to try to go at Jesus like, what the hell? I told you to put him in the closet, in the hallway closet. He said, no, you told him to put it in a closet, be specific. But Maggie and Sasha like, you just gonna straight up give us up? So of course they going back into that argument again. And Gregory is like, hell yeah, I was giving y'all up. So again, Jesus kind of challenges his authority. And Gregory's like, well, you're not going to be the one running it. I mean, you can't even stick around for longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to be the one that's going to be here helping these people out. I'm going to be the one doing this, that, and the third. And he kind of like leaves out. And Maggie says she's going to excuse herself for a second, because he had stole Glenn's watch off the grave. So Maggie's going to go back out there and return the watch back to the grave. So she goes out for a second. When she goes out, she sees there's Enid. Enid is back by the graves. She put her green balloons down for Glenn. I thought that was so special, so cute. And she was like so surprised to see her. Like, oh my God, how'd you get, you here? They never even questioned, how'd you make it here safely on your own? You saw, like, when they tried to go in the camper, just trying to get her to the Hilltop for medical, Negan's people was blocking them at every turn. And her and Carl just lollygagged on down the road. They went on down the Yellow Brick Road. And they made it right there to the Hilltop to safety with no problem. So, they talking about that, and she was talking about that, how she was very happy to see Enid. They come in, they want to, and they sit down and talk about Glenn for a minute, and how she's not good, but she will be good. In the meantime, inside the house, Sasha and Jesus, who I actually think are going to hook up. Anybody else see that besides me? Sasha and Jesus look like they're going to hook up. So Sasha and Jesus is in there still looking out at the niggas people pack up the truck. And she like, hey, do me a favor. Find out where the nigga live. He's like, I got you. I could do that. I could do that. Because like earlier though, he did hint on the fact that on that control struggle, who's in control of the Hilltop, it looks like Jesus wants Maggie to be in charge. Which, like I said, goes back to what I was saying. The women about to run this. Michonne already took off to go do what she wanted to do. When we ended last episode, Rosita was already like, look, let's get some bullets made. And now Maggie and Sasha's like, they finna start running the Hilltop. And with Jesus' help. So he's already following Sasha's instructions about what to go do. And he's going to go try to find out where Negan's camp really is. So he goes out to go run. I thought he was going to hook onto the bottom of the truck like he did with Rick and Daryl. So back at the house, now they're breaking bread with Maggie and Enid, eating some tomato soup and some grilled cheese sandwiches. Them grilled cheese sandwiches look good as a mug. Was I the only one that thought them grilled cheese sandwiches look good? I almost got up and went to go make me one for real talk. But so they all sitting there talking, and Sasha walks in like, damn, Enid, what you doing here? Came here by yourself? And Enid lies and says she came by herself. She didn't want to give Carl up. And they say grace about how this is about to be a brand new day. I think they finna toughen Enid up some more. Enid finna become a soldier. She gonna be like Emma was. She gonna come back tough. I think so. Enid is annoying right now, but I think she finna come back a little soldier because she always running away. I think she finna do it this time. And so then they pan out to the truck. Like I say, Jesus is going to find out where Negan lives. He hops his ass on the back of the truck. He starts to drink the liquor. Then he starts to pour it out. I think he's going to pour out the whole case is what he wanted to do. But while he's doing that, you hear a voice say, hey. I'm like, oh, shit. There was somebody in the back of that truck. Why was it Carl? I did not expect Carl to be on the back of that truck. But I'm like, okay, so even though I've been saying that the women about the rule, Carl and Jesus about to get it as well with them. They finna start plotting and planning. And, Jesus got that long, pretty hair, and Carl got that long, pretty hair with the flip. They may not be women, but whatever. The cute ones, the pretty ones about to get it in. They about to do this, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so excited. The episode wasn't full of excitement, but He was full of intensity. You could see the wheels turning, baby. You could see the wheels turning. Sasha is like, let's get it. Let's get it. They ended the episode with her sitting up there with her block, sharpening her knife, with Abraham cigar in her mouth. Oh yeah. They about to turn it up. I don't know how soon it's gonna be. It's about to be turned up in there, especially when Jesus and Carl make it back. Please don't let them get caught. Lord, don't let them get caught. But when they make it back with info where the camp is at, and then Carl ends up at the Hilltop with the rest of them, and Michonne realized Carl done took off because Michonne, so when Michonne realized that Carl took off and Rick realized that Carl took off, they're going to have to go find them. One of them two. Michonne maybe try to find them before Rick does or what have you. But Rick is in his weak state of mind right now. He don't need to be running nothing. Michonne don't need to tell him shit. But when she link up with the Hilltop, it's going to be golden. It's going to be golden. I can't wait for next week. I cannot wait for next week. So, that's pretty much it about the episode. Tell me what y'all think. If you had any comments about it, if you agree or disagree with anything I said, leave them in the comments. Thank you for coming back. My Twisted Life. I'm Poetry. Peace.